Good morning. How is everyone today? So, on my way to work and just was having a conversation with my guides and my team of light. So over the weekend, I feel like it's been kind of like a energy roller coaster from way back. And, you know, checking in on some of like the groups and just in general, personally, I spent a lot of time in the sun, Mainly, I didn't have an overabundance of, I don't want to say energy, but I felt like it was a big time to just relax and be and process. And then checking on, you know, like I said, the groups and different posts from people. Some that, you know, I know personally, wondering where this roller coaster is coming from. So it was brought to my attention that depending on the person, and I don't even think that it's a matter of like an awareness that this is happening, but when we're able to be in our truest space within ourselves, we agree, in my opinion, and make that, like, you know, agreement or contractual agreement, however you want to word it, with the collective, that with all the fear and stress, mainly I think it's the stress, wondering how all this is going to go. Even, and I don't really want to talk about this nonsense. I don't, but I feel it, like I feel the density this morning, and it's kind of just been compacting, and it's not fair to us to not look within and see what's going on. So I don't know if you guys are feeling the same, or like just the, you know, overwhelming bliss and love and joy and harmony within yourself, and then just one moment, bam, it's just like super heavy, and it's not even yours. It's not even yours. It is the collective, and we can transmute this. And this is the agreement that I believe that at least myself and several others that I've been aware of, once they actually look and they ask themselves, they're like, wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because this isn't mine. Not just mine, it's ours. And that's okay, because when we are sovereign and just being in our strength and our power, like, we can take this random slap of density that's just gross feeling, but it's real. And this is part of why a lot of us are awoken or aware at this time, because we have to do this for everyone. And they, you know, I don't even know who they are. Like, I feel like it's a little bit of every single person has it, and whenever we're able to crawl out of that space of like, woe me, or I feel like crap, or whatever, and just change it, love it, let it go, and just think differently, transmute it, bring it in your heart space, give it love, give it understanding and compassion, and send it back out to the universe as a different energy that no one knows, you know, really how all this is going to go down. You know, people that are losing their jobs, or like me, for instance, I still have my job, but I work with customer service and in the public and in, I guess you could say, retail. And I am abundant in my customers, and I'm abundant in my joy, and I am taken care of. That's how we change this thought. I won't even give it power. I won't even give it power. Yes, the thought came up. Guess what? I'm a human. So those thoughts come up. But thought, word, deed, creation, manifestation. When it comes in, all you have to do is acknowledge it and respect yourself enough to acknowledge that you had that thought, that it's gross and we don't know what's going on. We don't get to know. It's called surrender. And sorry, I got like a little sun on my nose. I know, guys, I'm always all over the place, but this helps me by expression. I've also been talking about that with my husband, because he's on his awakening path right now, and it's beautiful. But he was kind of just tossed in at the end of 2019, and now it's just like all this stuff. A lot of us had a lot of time to deal with the garbage, I guess you could say, clearing it and recognizing it, healing it, healing. Don't let anything that comes up, if it's excessive, because right now it's so much coming up for people, and I say for people, for me, and I truly feel like I've done a pile of self-work just to make sure that I know what I need to address when it comes up. But if there's a lot, write it down anyway. Some people, like I said, I have to express. I cannot just sit here in solitude and quiet and be like, oh, well, that made me upset. Why did that make me upset? Let's see here. Well, maybe I have a fear. I have a fear of whatever. I have a fear of not having enough. I have a fear of the unknown, because in my life, I'm working on healing control, which all comes back to abandonment, the fear of abandonment. Now that in itself, once again, I'm going on a whole nother rant, so forgive me. But what I learned, because I literally just finished clearing abandonment, and it came back to procrastination. What? But yes, self-sabotage, procrastination, eating too much, you name it. I mean, it all comes back to something, which is so many somethings. So, nobody's perfect ever. We have to do what we have to do for ourselves, especially right now. I love the term holding space for whether it's our partner in light or our significant other. Maybe they're the same person. Friends, family, fellow awakened ones, fellow peers that aren't, co-workers, bosses, whoever it may be, your kids. Like, holding space, super important. But here's the other side of this right now in this energy, I feel, and that is hold space, yes, but don't disregard. I think y'all know what I mean. Don't take away from yourself. Like, the masculine energy right now is getting their tail kicked, and the female energy, because we've already went through what they're going through right now, and I felt that, you know, obviously in the moment, for a long time, it was difficult for us, but they're being fast-tracked, and everything with them holding space for us for so long, everything is coming up to them all in one shot. All of it. So they can boomerang ahead, and I don't even want to say catch up to us, because that's very limiting for them, and I don't feel that I have the right to put that out there like that. But I think hopefully I make sense with what I mean, and that both the masculine and the feminine, which we have each in ourselves, that's understood. Anyways, it all comes back to being aware of self, because we don't want to, no, that's not even right. Just give yourself love. Just give yourself love. And acknowledge everything that's coming forward, every feeling, every emotion, every, you know, ache and pain, because it's probably not even yours. But if you give it the acknowledgement, and love it and transmute it and send it back out, look at how many people you're helping. Like, and you don't even realize it, and it's not even hard to do. It's just mainly a thought process, and taking it, you know, through your body, through your energy field, everywhere around you that you feel that there is a density, even if it is all yours, it doesn't matter, because all your brothers and sisters right now on planet Earth are all feeling the same thing in some form or fashion. So if we heal ourselves, thank you, my loves. Oh, they're so sweet. They just said, just be kind, just be patient, but love, just be love, just be. They always say just be. So right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now, how do you feel? Is there anything, if you are just pure joy, then God bless America. Send that out, because everyone can use a little extra joy. If you feel some sadness, if you feel hopelessness, if you feel like I've had a stomach ache for a couple days, come to find out, my partner in life's been having stomach ache, so that's where I got it from. It wasn't even my stomach ache. But anyways, just wanted to put that out there, guys, that the density and what we're feeling as a group, I just think it just, to me, it feels like it's just a wave up and down, up and down, up and down of just happy, sad, mad, frustrated, annoyed, uncertain, confused, irritable, super tired, then super energized. It's very random. But regardless, we chose to do this. It's pretty awesome that we all get to be a part of this together, and we get to support one another and just be in love. Just be in love. Just be your love, and just be. And let's take this day by day, release expectations, which feel free to comment, because after my first video, which I so appreciate all the beautiful comments, I really do, because this is so much fun. It really is, and it's good for me to be able to express, and to just, you know, hopefully spread the awareness and love for everyone else on just how I feel, which I hope, you know, I'm helping anyone possible. That is fabulous. But dang it, I forgot what I was gonna say again. It's all good. I'm getting to work right now. But anyway, oh yeah, future videos. And I really think one is going to be on releasing expectations and being in the present, because it's super important. And we don't actually know how significant it is sometimes, I think, just by physically being in the moment, but having the expectation. So I want to talk about that at another time. And also, via the media right now, the talk of, you know, like the darkness that's out there and trying their last ditch effort on everything, and the wording of service to self opposed to self-love. I just want to make sure that, you know, I get to at least express about that, because I feel that there could be some confusion, mainly from people who may be new to this, or just are just boggled by everything that's going on. So anyways, like I said, I just got to work. I'm gonna go spread some joy and love in my workspace. And sorry this is so random. I just want to make sure that you guys know I love you so much, and I am sending all my love to you, and please help me send all your love to everyone else, and don't ever forget to love yourself. Mwah! Namaste. Love you guys. Bye.